Hey guys, John here. I am very excited because the kind folks from Kiesel are letting me build a custom guitar. That's really awesome. So what we're going to do today in this video is spec it out. We're going to go to the Kiesel website, go to the builder where you can build your custom guitars and choose all the specs. We're going to have some fun and put my dream guitar together. I recently did a video on the Kyber 6H. Let me show it to you. So yeah, this is one killer guitar. Kyber 6 that they made for me, and I was so impressed by the quality of this guitar, the sound, the look, the playability, everything, that I decided to go for a full custom build. So we're gonna have some fun and spec it out. All right, let's do this. I'm so excited. I'm on the Kiesel website right now on the builder, so you can also order your own custom guitar here. And I've already done a little bit of research. I kind of know what I'm gonna do here, but I'll show you the process and show you what I'm going for. But it's really cool how they allow you to choose all the specs and really make it your own and really go crazy with some things. So I want a neck through guitar. And so I'm going for the Aries neck through. I love the look and sound and feel of neck through guitars. So that would be my first choice. Absolutely. As you can see, everything is very basic right now. And let's go and see what's up. So first what I want to do is choose clear gloss because I want a guitar with a clear gloss finish. All right. Then we're going to go back to general options. And for dexterity, I'm right-handed, obviously. I'm going for a 6-string guitar. I love 7 and 8 strings as well, but I think that I would use a 6-string more. And I'm looking to get a guitar that I'm going to use for many, many years. So I want something that is good for a general purpose kind of thing. I'm not going to do multi-scale. Scale length, I'll stick with 25.5. I don't need that extra inch. It's not going to be a baritone guitar. I want this to be for my standard tuning, which is drop C sharp. I'm doing the black ultimate soft case. All right, so those are the general options. We might get back here later, I'm not sure, but let's move on to the body options. All right, so for the body wood, I'm gonna go with Swamp Ash. And Swamp Ash is just wonderful. I have a bunch of guitars from Swamp Ash. Not only does it look beautiful, but it has a nice sound too. So that is cool. And for that Swamp Ash, I'm gonna go for the Antique Ash treatment, which looks super awesome, as you can see. It's gonna be covered in finish, but that will let it poke through the finish a little bit more, I think. All right. And then we're gonna choose my top wood. I'm going to go for Flamed Maple, the 5A option, which looks very cool. I mean, this looks cool too, but I think that this is a little bit more to my personal liking. So this is what we have now. Let's take a look at the rear too. Already quite beautiful, right? And for the finish, there's a bunch of stuff that you can choose here. I'm gonna go for purple because I love purple. I'd love to have a purple guitar. So that's what we're gonna do. But as you can see, there are a bunch of colors that you can choose from and, you know, special options here. So there's a lot to choose from. All right, so we have the finish, we have the body wood. Let's go to the logo. Now I have some plans for some color schemes here and there. Let's go for this logo over here, the Drop Shadow Kiesel Racing Green on black. Very nice. And I've already chosen the top coat, clear gloss, obviously. I also like satin finishes. That's all fine, but for this one, I want it to be really classy. So I'm going for a clear gloss top coat. I'm not going to do anything that is in this menu. I'm not going to do the binding option. Yeah, this is for the Antique Ash treatment that we went for. We have some other options here, like a chambered body, 3-piece body. We're not going to go with that. All right, let's move on to the neck options. All right, over here, I'm going to choose the 7-piece neck. Walnut with purple heart, maple and walnut stripes. Beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe how beautiful that already looks. Number of frets, 24. There's no other option. A neck profile, I'm not going to do the thinner neck profile. I don't need it to be super fast. And I think that if a neck is slightly thicker, it's going to sound a little bit thicker as well. All right, let's go for fingerboard wood. And I'm going to go with ebony with less color variation. So it's going to be nice and black. There might be some streaks here and there, but it's going to be more even than, let's say, the regular ebony, right? Which has a brown streaks in there, which is also beautiful, but I'm going for a very uniform look here. I was debating whether or not I should choose rich light because that's like very black, but I'm just going to go with ebony. Very cool. And then you can choose the fingerboard radius. I'm going to stick with 14. And then for the inlay, I want to go for this over here, the 12 fret K logo. Because I want it to be very minimalistic. And the reason why I'm choosing this one is because it's going to be like a little color accent in green. So we have the green logo and then the green inlay over here. So that's really nice. And I'm going to go for the stainless medium jumbo frets, which is just fine for me. And then the neck rear finish, I'm going to go with painted gloss neck finish to match the body color. Oh my gosh, that looks so beautiful. Unbelievable. This is so exciting. And then the headstock shape. I've already decided which headstock I'm going to use here. I'm going to go for the reversed inline GT, which looks quite nice to me. I don't like the pointed one. I mean, it looks cool, but I'd rather have this one. It's a little bit more rounded. Very cool. And then the headstock overlay, I'm going to go with flamed maple. Very cool. Yep, painted headstock. Truss rod cover, I'll leave stock, which is black. And then for the electronics, I am going to go with passive pickups, 2 humbuckers. I was debating with myself whether I should go with the single pickup, which would have been really, really cool. However, I want to be able to do some nice clean tones with this guitar as well. And I'm going to need a neck pickup for that. So I asked my guy from Kiesel what sort of pickup he would recommend. And I have the lithium pickups in my Kyber. And I want to go with something a little bit different for this guitar. And he recommended this pickup to me, the Illusionist, which is supposed to be a good rock and metal pickup. So we're going to do that for the bridge position. There we go. And then for the neck, I'm going to go with the beryllium, which is more like a PAF style pickup. So that's what we're going to go for. Should be nice for clean tones. Very cool. And then, of course, for the pickup color, I'm going to go with racing green. Can you see a theme here, guys? It's Joker colors. Awesome. I love that. I love that. And for the pole pieces, I'm going to go with black because that should look pretty cool with these green pickups. So this is where we're at right now. Man, that's so beautiful. But there are a couple things that I still want to do. I want to do delete tone control and move volume to tone position. Get that out of the way. Now, as you can see, this now is a non-returnable instrument. So there are some options here that you can choose that will make it non-returnable. That's something to keep in mind. I guess because an option like this is just harder to sell for them. Okay, very cool. Let's go to hardware options. Bridge, of course, I'm going with the Hipshot fixed. Hardware color, black. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm going with the standard knob option. I'm going with the black Graphtec Tusk nut. Elixir strings 10 to 46, perfect. That's my go-to string set, actually. And for the cavity cover, I'm just going to go with black. I mean, you can choose stuff here like Purple Heart and, you know, stuff like this, but I think that black would be best option. And that's it. This is going to be my custom Kiesel. Needless to say, I'm super excited. I can't wait for this to be done. Of course, it's going to take a while before this guitar gets here, but I'm going to get some progress videos and images in between that I'll post on my socials. So be sure to follow me on Instagram, Sonic Drive Studio, or Facebook. I'll post some updates there. And then, of course, when the guitar arrives, I'll do an unboxing and a review and all that good stuff. It's going to be very, very interesting. But I think that this looks absolutely amazing. Let's take one more look. So this is the front. Beautiful. Let's do another background. And then the back. Oh my gosh. Doesn't that look beautiful? With that neck going through the body. That swamp ash body with the purple finish. And then the green accents on the pickup. The inlay over there and the logo. Oh! Yeah, absolutely awesome. I can't wait. So if you guys want to order your own Kiesel custom build, just go to the Kiesel Guitars website and build your own. And they're going to build it for you. How cool is that? So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, as that really helps the channel out. If you want to support this channel, you can buy something at my affiliate links or my web store. I'll link all of that stuff below. All right, guys, see you soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.